Every time you watch, just clean the mirror, wipe the mirror off.
We had that here at this bar, so we all went for
I don't think you'd ever let Glenn Close die.
Right.
Hi.
Okay. You know, Michael, you have a real clean, positive image. I mean, anytime I ever mention your name, they say, "Oh, Michael Douglas, I like him. He's smart, he's good looking, and you got everything going for you." Would your wife agree that you're that perfect?
Not after seeing this movie. I don't think so. I mean, there's a bit of, you know, there's a bit of politician in every actor, and you got to do interviews. I mean, I think what happens is I don't mind projecting. Some people are concerned about making a different image for who they are. I mean, I like people. I work in a medium where I have to work with other people. I need collaborative efforts. So it's in my best interest, too, not only as a human being, just on the planet, but as a producer and as an actor, to create an environment that's great to work in.
People see you as a good guy, though, don't they? Even in most of your parts, I can't think of any.
Well,
bad
most
guys.
of them I have played a good guy, and I wasn't really aware of it until you and a couple other people have been saying it. It's true, but this will probably change a little bit. And also, I'm doing a picture called Wall Street that's coming out Christmas time. Oliver Stone wrote it and directed it, and that'll change that kind of image, I think, too.
Well, I don't say I'm not complaining about it. I
No.
like you as a good guy, you know, but it's just this happens like that. Why did you want to play Dan Gallagher? Was there a real reason why you liked it? It seemed there was a reason behind this, and it's a good story.
Well, I was on a plane with Stanley Jaffe, one of the producers, about 4 years ago. We were comparing notes about what are you doing, what do you want to do. And I was saying, as an actor, I said, you know, I've really been looking for a picture about lust, about an obsession about lust and how lust would destroy a man's life. And he said, funny you should mention that.
I have one right here.
Yeah, he said, we're working on this project, Fatal Attraction. And they were kind enough, Sherry Lansing, Stanley's partner, and him, were kind enough for 3 or 4 years ago to say, we'll develop this with you in mind playing the part. And which is a nice thing to do. They don't be obligated. And so I saw some of the drafts and worked through, and that was just an idea. Don't ask me exactly why, but I like the idea of somebody, and it happens to us all, whatever relationship we're in, where we just find somebody else kind of hot, you know. And sometimes we take it a step further, and sometimes we don't. This is a story about a guy who took it a step further and paid the price.
This film is so emotionally exhausting for the audience. I'm sure it was emotionally exhausting for the people who played it. Did you ever carry it home at night?
No, I was too tired to. Again, one of the, although I maybe asking about my wife, maybe we should talk to my wife, because I think she thinks I probably did. Yeah, it was strenuous, and it was tense and hard, but I'm usually prone pretty much to getting the last shot, having a couple of beers. And you know, we do 14, 15-hour days, and it's only so much concentration you can push yourself. So I like to separate my home life and work life, particularly with a part as close to me as this one.
I've never asked you this, but do you enjoy, or do you find it comfortable or uncomfortable to watch yourself on the screen?
I find it very uncomfortable. I'm not somebody who enjoys watching himself on the screen at all, no.
Was your dad that way?
I don't know. I have never asked him that, but I'm just really kind of critical, and you know, if I see something I think works, it's like I just accept it. If I see something I don't like, so I don't. I've always admired, I love those people who just, you know, love themselves on the screen. And the same thing with cameras. It took me a long time. There are performers who just love the camera. I always used to see it as an X-ray machine, sort of a dentist's office, and it's only taken sort of years of practice to enjoy that part of it. I love acting and performing and solving those kind of acting problems, but
just watching it up there where you're 10 feet tall is a little bit hard.
It doesn't turn me on, no.
One word sentences on the following things about your films, word association. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of China Syndrome?
Horror film.
Romancing the Stone. Horror film.
A mixture of elements. I was excited. Had comedy, action, adventure. Nobody said we could mix them together.
Jewel of the Nile.
Proud of a sequel that was done in an extremely short period of time that did even more money than
Chorus Line.
Richard Attenborough.
Coma.
A timely picture that's found its time.
This is in that genre a little bit where it's gut-wrenching. Star Chamber.
a moral struggle, a part that I didn't think I was right to play, which was a great acting challenge for me.
Too young?
Thought I was too young, and then I met a lot of judges in L.A. and realized I was older than half of them.
Yeah. Well, finally, I mentioned Dad. How is I did, by the way, I tell him that I paid $89 for his movies, Tough Guys. You know.
Did you?
I paid the big dollars for that.
Well,
I love that movie.
Jimmy. Thank you. That's
so what do you think? What'd you like about Tough Guys? You like that one?
I just love to watch Kirk and Burt together. I think there's, there is this weird sixth sense about chemistry between people together, and Kirk and Burt have it, and I love to see him do it all the time.
Kirk's doing okay?
He's doing great.
Still a tough guy?
He's still a tough guy, 70 years old, doing as strong as could be.
He looked great, pumping that iron in that film. It's an amazing man.
Not real dumbbells, Jimmy. I mean, we gotta come on. I even got fooled myself. I said, "Jeez,
he looked great, though." I mean, this
I
man.
said, "Sure, paper mache," but he's in fantastic shape.
We'll tell him that. Okay.
Okay.
Knock you around the block. All right. Thank you again.
All right. Have a good trip back to Nashville.
All right.
See you later.
All right. He did look wonderful in that movie.
Oh, he did.
And I love the girl he had an affair with too.